Alright, what up YouTube? Abram SF here bringing you hang line world record. This is for the endless mode. No way you're going to beat this high score. It is game breaking. It's just crazy how high you can go. There's literally no more places you can go at the end of this if you keep watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that bell for notifications for tips, tricks, and high score videos for your favorite mobile games. Just like this one. Getting sort of a rocky start, but just really making up for it by just destroying this endless mode and getting the high score. If you get a higher score, I am actually going to doubt you because this score is just almost too good. So let's talk strategy for this game, how you can try to get up the mountain, get kind of close to my high score. One of the things I had to learn as I was trying to get higher and higher and get the high score is I really did not want to use the grapple on these falling rocks. I was thinking of these falling rocks as obstacles, not as like ways to actually get through. And if you're thinking of it that way, you're never going to be able to get through the level. You have to be able to use these falling rocks as what they're intended to be, is like just places to grab onto that don't disintegrate. So if you're able to try to get a rock out of the way, and it falls on something that doesn't fall very quickly, you can hold on to that rock for a while. It's actually a good place to take a break. Of course, there's other times where you do have to get out of the way of the rocks to not get crushed as they're falling down. So, I mean, they still are obstacles, but at least they don't disintegrate. You don't have to worry about them suddenly rolling, just completely disappearing. You can worry about them rolling on top of you. In fact, I get crushed way more often playing this endless mode than I do falling off of the edge. You have to worry about that, but you don't have to worry about those rocks disintegrating and just disappearing and you can never use them again. So they are a different strategy. I really like that there's two different types of strategies in this game. When I was reading reviews for the game, there was a lot of people that were talking about how this game was broken and that all the controls were being wonky and they couldn't actually get the game to work. And I'm thinking, maybe, just maybe, they're talking about how I get really far in this level. Maybe they got almost as far as I did, and they ended up with the spots that didn't work. But mostly in this game, like the normal levels and in most of this endless mode when you're playing this game, the controls are really smooth. The graphics look really good. All the controls and everything looks really good. I do not know what they're talking about with this game being broken. As you can see, I mean, this game is just looks so good. Really fun to play. I feel like great mechanics. I feel like it doesn't get old. I mean, every once in a while you'll see some of the same stuff over and over again, but they'll usually mix it up just enough for this the way you're trying to beat this next part. You're not coming at it from the same angle, so it always seems like a new puzzle, and it really doesn't feel old. I've done endless mode I don't know how many times now, but I feel like it really doesn't get old, and I'm hoping they add some more endless modes, or maybe they do. I just haven't unlocked them yet. But getting through these levels, I just really wanted to get like an insanely high score on this first endless mode, and was really glad that this happened. And let's keep on moving up. There we go. Trying to get further, not afraid to use. Oh, it just went. So you'll see now how this game is being broken. I was really surprised. I just totally forgot to do anything. That snow piece just kind of popped up out of nowhere. I'm thinking, oh man, that weird glitch that happened right there is just gonna mess me up and ruin my run when I was doing so well. But I just end up finding a way around the backside, and oops, I missed that item. I would think that one would have been a cool one to get. But it was really good to find a way around. Feeling really good right now. These sections right here are really easy to get through with the big snow pieces, because you don't have to worry about things disintegrating on you. And I'm really good at the sliding part too. So these sliding rock ones are really easy to get through. Just hold on to there and they'll move you over to the correct spot. And then the one with the rolling is actually pretty darn good too. So just keep on moving up the mountain. Feeling great, finding some other obstacles. Got to get that rock out of the way. Then we got to move back. There we go. And grabbing on just barely in time. Not sure how I grabbed that one. But let's just keep on moving up as quickly as possible. I think one of the issues here is there's only so many objects that can be loaded in the game. and the game just starts to freak out if you get way higher than the people that made the game. The game developers thought that people could get to. So I mean, they might have made it where they thinking maybe people can get to, you know, like 1500 meters in the endless mode. But anything past that, we don't have to worry about that too much. And once too many things are loaded in the game, things just, they don't load. Like the next part just doesn't load. Like I barely grabbed onto that piece just enough, and then suddenly everything pops into existence. Now, it does add an extra bit of difficulty, but I really think that this is an unintended extra difficulty setting as you're trying to make your way up the mountain and use as many of these as possible in order to make enough room on like the game's programming so it can load up some more pieces so you can keep going. So that almost messed me up again with things just not loading up in time. And suddenly just things popping up out of nowhere. This game is just breaking. I'm doing too well at getting through this level. This is what I meant by world record, because if you're getting through this part as the game's breaking, then you are insanely good at trying to get these things done. Not saying that I'm insanely good. I'm just saying that I got insanely lucky. I was getting probably like 600, 700 meters. Somehow I pulled off this run, and it felt so good to get through this run. But I kind of felt like I was cheated when things weren't, appearing for me. And I think it kind of got glitched when I got that last one, because it felt like the line went through the mountain. So things are getting glitchy. Things are just not loading up right. It's getting crazy. And you'll see just what happens and why I'm going to say this is a world record for what happens when I get up to this spot right here. There's nothing. There's nothing higher than this piece right here. Maybe it was waiting to load, but I doubt it. There's just nothing more. It doesn't go any further. They didn't program it to go any further over 2,000. I don't think they thought anybody would get that high. So that is the insane score for the endless mode of this game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, thank you for watching. Peace.